I have medical PTSD for sure. I have rhabdo PTSD. I have kidney stone PTSD. I don't even want to go to the ER. I'm not even going to bother because they're not going to help me PTSD. Even when I had whooping cough, they discharged me and I told the doctor, I don't feel safe to go home. I'm still wheezing. My lungs are not okay. I still am too sore. My kidneys still aren't where I would like them to be. I don't feel safe going home. And she patted me on my knee and said, you were admitted for rhabdo. Your labs are under 1,000 CK. They were like 600 at that point. And she said, patted me on my knee and said, I think you have some PTSD from 2013 and you're fine and we're going to need to send you home. And I said, well, then I'm going to end up right back here. I hope you know that. And it'll count against you. And she said, honey, I think this is in your head and you're just really worried and you just have some PTSD going on and maybe you need to talk to a therapist. And I said, okay. And I said, thank you for your help. I will see you in 2 days, max. And because I knew I wasn't okay. I knew I shouldn't have been discharged that time. And that time I was admitted for rhabdo. That was my diagnosis upon admission. So they were not really treating my lung symptoms. They were treating the rhabdo. And I had been previously diagnosed with parainfluenza 4, which is croup. And that is the only diagnoses I had. So I had a previous diagnosis of parainfluenza, which they told me would take 8 weeks to resolve. It had not been 8 weeks. And I was admitted for rhabdo. And she patted me on the knee, told me it was all in my head, told me I had PTSD, told me to calm down, told me I was absolutely fine, told me I could go home, blah, blah, blah. I went home. My lung doctor, my pulmonologist, happened to be on vacation that week, so I couldn't contact him. As soon as he got back in the office, I sent a my chart message to him and I said, look, I was just in the hospital for rhabdo. I had parainfluenza. I think I have something new. I'm worse. I am not okay. I need to go back to be admitted. And this stupid hospital would not take me seriously. I asked them to retest me. They would not. They sent me home. I do not feel safe, blah, blah, blah. He said, come into the office immediately. I did. He said, I think you have whooping cough. He tested me, positive for whooping cough, readmitted to the hospital. So hopefully that admitting doctor learned a lesson because they do get dinged if you come back within so many days. And I was back within 2 days. So I never filed a complaint. And I feel like I probably should have because what if this happens to somebody else? But she literally told me it was all in my head. There was nothing wrong with me. She refused to test me, told me I was fine, told me it was all in my head, told me my rhabdo had resolved, which it hadn't, and kicked me out. Like literally kicked me out. Literally, she signed the release paperwork before she even came into my room that day. So like, how do you fight it? But I was back and I told her I'd be back and I was back. So I hope she got dinged.
I'm sorry you've been dealing
But I
with
think
all
that's
that.
part of the PTSD. It's part of why I don't want to go because that's what they do to you, whether it's rhabdo or anything else.